Hi guys, so Rishi Sunak is braver than I thought. He delivered a speech at the NFU, the National Farmers Union, to try and win back support of farmers lost over the last number of years. Rural communities are struggling more than ever, and while farming has traditionally voted Tory, following the disaster of Brexit, the indifference to the problems facing agriculture, Rishi Sunak was probably advised to go there and do a bit of firefighting. He tried to fib his way through this speech, but having listened to farmers and commentators like Webster, it's likely to be too little too late. Have a listen to this.
That's our plan. And you can trust us to deliver because we already are. You said you wanted a fair price for your products. Tomorrow, we're laying new regulations for the dairy sector, and we're launching a review of the poultry sector. You asked for fair treatment in our trade deals. So we're standing up for farmers in those negotiations, whether it's with Canada or anybody else. You asked for a fairer, more supportive regulatory system, and we've reformed our approach, cutting penalties for minor issues already down by 40%. But more than this, you can trust us because I know how important my neighbours, our farmers, all of you truly are. You help support millions of jobs, add billions to our economy, shape the landscape. But most of all, you produce the food we need. Food that is some of the best and highest quality anywhere in the world. And that's why I say to all of you and to Britain's farmers, just as I did in my very first speech in Parliament, I've got your back. Thank you very much.
Okay, we didn't hear any clapping because it was cut off, but I doubt there was a lot of clapping. Now he says, we have your back. The Conservative Party have the back of farmers. Well, I think a lot of farmers feel that they have been stabbed in the back by Rishi Sunak, the Conservatives, and Brexiteers. Now, he mentioned at the beginning how he's planning to introduce new measures to protect pricing. Well, this is a bit too little too late for a lot of farmers. They have already diversified. Some of them have already closed down. So for some farmers, it's too little too late, obviously. When it comes to Brexit, I found it funny him saying that we're going to protect standards, we're going to defend farmers. Well, you threw farmers under a bus when it came to Australia and New Zealand. When it came to Canada, well, it seems that Canada pulled the plug on the negotiations, and it seems that the rollover deal that you had with the European Union has come to an end. So you don't have something in place to replace it. So farmers are going to suffer as well. It's an attempt to convince farmers that Brexiteers are on their side, that the Conservative Party is on their side. They know, the Conservatives know that they're losing support to Labour. This is unprecedented. Labour don't generally have a lot of support amongst farmers, but this has changed dramatically since Boris Johnson took over. So farmers feel that they have been abandoned by the Tory government. They feel damaged by Brexit, and they don't see the Conservative Party doing anything about it. They see them pandering to the far right. They see them pandering to interests, but they don't see them doing anything for farmers. And we've seen a number of farmers who had voted Conservative come forward and say, look, I'm not going to vote Conservative again. And these are farmers who have voted Conservative. Their families have voted Conservative for generations. This is all coming to an end. I do recommend listening to Liz Webster. She's a farmer and a commentator on these issues, and she knows a lot more than I do. But she has pointed out on a number of occasions the damage Brexit is doing to farming and what the Conservatives have done to farming as well. It's not just Brexit, but it's also Tory policies. Sunak is losing support. He was likely told, go to the NFU, give a speech, try and do something, try and convince farmers that we're on their side, even though we're not. But I don't think farmers are stupid enough to believe this. They are seeing on a daily basis the problems that the Tories have put in place, the barriers they put in place, whether it's trying to export under Brexit or trying to access labour as well, trying to access workers. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.